Will you slap that bag of cheese again for me? They know about the Velveeta. Puff Daddies. We're not doing a long intro of showing you all of our camping and fishing gear and food and stuff. I'm leaving my house now to go pick up Uncle Canada. We're heading down to the Maryland, West Virginia border. 3 days of trophy brown trout fishing, brook trout, rainbow, hopefully a little bit of everything. We're just going fishing, camping. 3 days in West Virginia, Maryland for trout. I know I'm driving, but I just need to vent. Going to pick up Uncle Canada. They've been remodeling our bathroom and living room for the past 2 weeks. My boat is in the shop for the past 3, going on 4 weeks now. They still haven't called me back. I don't know if you've seen that video yet at this point or not, but you will. It broke down again on the river, the same electrical problems. They're supposed to be putting in our shed today. They're 2 hours late, and I can't get a hold of anybody. And I'm supposed to be picking up Canada 15 minutes ago. So very much looking forward to, and I just left the house, got 5 minutes from home, looked in my back seat, realized I didn't have my rod. So luckily I didn't get any further. So hopefully a few days in the woods with some fishing will do us some good. So stay tuned. What do we have here? It's Uncle Canada. I'll put his intro right here. It smells good in there already.
It does.
But you don't like peppered?
I don't like big ass peppers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, peppers. I thought you meant like black pepper.
No,
That
no.
goes on everything.
No.
But packing for a nice voyage. We got a 4-hour drive right down to West Virginia, Maryland area. I don't know if I'm going to give away the spot or not, but there's a trophy brown section, regular browns. There are stocked rainbows and some holdover rainbows from when they first started making this river nice in the 80s. Very nice brook trout. Could even be a potential smallmouth or two, so we will see. A lot of gear for a 3-day adventure, but luckily the campsites will be at the car versus having to pack the boat. So we can throw all the trash and cooler in here at night for bears. So I came here once before with Flames Bond, aka Emery. You may remember him from the Florida videos back in the day. Oh man, that's gonna be such good quality video.
His name is Goliath.
Goliath?
Yeah.
We came last year in the fall, did pretty well, had a great time, but I lost all that footage. So it's gonna be a brand new spot for the Puff Daddies, and I think you will enjoy it very much. So from here it gets very scenic. We're right almost at the West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania trifecta border, so hang tight and we shall arrive. So we're almost there, and we come across an ice cream shack in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna get some ice cream. It's like thick but sippable. And look at the view behind me. All right, well, we have arrived. Tent ghetto set up. Little Neshonock corner. Can't really beat it. Tour du jour. You got your home base. Got Fort Hood over there.
Pretty nice.
Very nice, and you can hear the babble. Yeah, because you can see the bridge is right at the bottom of that trail. Settled in, nice and neshy. See, everything's nice and Neshanak. Feels nice and secluded.
Yeah, I like it.
Luke, I am your father. Well, it's not working, but definitely want one of these for sleeping purposes. Oh, that's nice.
Nick's coming back to the tent, like, ooh,
It does. Just point it at your chest fold, like.
open the sleeping bag.
So we're not endorsed by Coleman, but we endorse them.
Yeah. You want to do the griddle, or should we just do like a little pan?
It's up to you, whatever you want. Might as well just get the griddle.
Yeah.
Just use it all. It'll be seasoned with meats.
Break it in.
We're gonna have to use both burners.
Ooh, look at that. Holy
It's
shit.
for us to share. It's a mix of trails.
This thing is...
This will be its inaugural use, and it's seasoned. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's seasoned. I'm making some spamwiches, some honey Dijon. Maybe even toast the buns a little bit. Get them a little brown lacquer, some shellac. Ooh. The griddle, though. The flat top cooking service.
Oh.
Dijon. May I borrow?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not borrowing. I'm not giving it back. Look at that, Smathers. May you?
Incredible.
Is it hot?
Good.
Look at that. I wish you could emanate your waft. This is a new meal for the channel. Steve Wallace, thank you for
Find
the
this out as a quickie.
very quickie.
I couldn't find the hickory smoked flavored spam, which is what I really wanted. So I'm gonna have to get it off Amazon.
Yeah, you can buy a case of it.
Yeah.
Spicy in, spicy out. Remember when Dom used to eat? He'd be like, I'm like mashed kidney.
Make noises.
Shout out to Dom DG wherever you are. This one's for you. Rail heritage.
Somewhere up there.
It's not that far up. It's just too lush to see.
There literally is pockets everywhere.
Yeah, and we hit like every single one of them. It was insane.
Let's go! How big? I got you.
Fish number one. Little brown trout. His name's gonna be Gordon Lightfoot. Nothing huge, but that's a fish. That's a fish. All right, I'm gonna just let him go. But right here at the base of this waterfall, and I'm gonna get him out of here. His name's Gordon Lightfoot. Well, we fished for like an hour and a half probably. Sun's going down, probably gonna go cook some dinner. I caught a brown first cast. He wasn't anything big, but ironically, right down into this pool, right over here at the top of this plunge pool, then it goes down into that plunge pool. First place I caught one last year too, so they're biting like crazy. I lost a few. He definitely lost a couple, and they're jumping like mad, so Good times to be had. Puff, puff. Very picturesque. I told you this place was dope.
Oh yeah.
What do you have to say about your first experience?
It's a luscious place. I can't wait to fish tomorrow.
It's kind of weird. Every time I looked over, you were like licking your lips and stuff.
Yeah.
Real lucky apparel. So it's getting kind of dark. It's like 8:15, 8:30. So it's time to put on some burgers, brats, and I bought some kebabs, aka kebabs, aka kebabs, and then settle in with a nice iPad feature film. No Denzel this time, right?
No.
So here you have some kebabs with a little bit of leaves in them because I dropped them.
Definitely gonna want to scrape that off.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll be good. I'll be all right.
Like this?
It'll cook out. Whoops.
What's this?
Little chutney. Just some extra Lawry's, Maryland Lawry's. Ooh, those smell really good though. Yeah, I wish you could get a waft of what's coming off of this right now. Smells and foods, and yeah, this is nice and private too. Yeah. Up in the upper Neshi Knock. I can tell by just looking through the camera how good they're going to be. This is what you call steak kebabs. I mean, they do smell great. Can you slap that bag of cheese again for me? They know about the Velveeta.
Good.
Shells and cheese. So they're steak burgers, and they're marinating in leftover kebab teriyaki.
Oh.
I think it's got to be like a soy sauce base, like a soy and pepper, and it's really good. Sweet and tangy. So it's like 9:15. The light is gone, but it's nice because we fished for probably like at least an hour and a half. I would say hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. Some Velveeta.
They're starting to fall off.
Steak burgers and Velveeta. We got some, thanks to Mrs. Puff Puff, little nipple bottles of condiment accoutrement. And some Guldan. I like how it's not golden, it's Guldan. Some spicy. Number one grade. Yeah, it's not golden, it's golden. What is that? What is that doing?
Ooh. Mike.
Now it's slumber time, and then tomorrow we wake up and eat good food, and then fish, and then swag. And have a good evening. Good morning. Trains are rolling by. Birds are chirping. It's time to make some food and go fishing. Always hang your trash in bear country. Probably should have brought some bear spray.
Yeah.
You could use that gallon jug if you want.
It'd be nice.
And grab it. Fresh mountain air. Slept really nice. Always kind of hard to fall asleep, but then waking up is a pleasure. The gallon's in the cooler, which is back here. We're definitely not very house trained, judging by our desired dirty dishes. Oh, but it's a little frothy. It feels nice, though.
At least my air pad stayed.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I heard you rolling on it, and I was like, I wonder if there's... Yeah, if you couldn't tell, there's trains up on the hillside across the way. Emanating smells. We just got accosted by a stranger. He told us some information. Got a nice French press for the camping.
A la mode.
A la Java Joe. Kiss FM, Java Joel. Do you know about him? Oh, thank you. Very approachable and effervescent. I gotta sneeze.
Eggs.
Yeah, having that little, we'll just call it the Steve stove, aka Steve Wallace. But having the Steve stove as supplemental coverage is definitely nice.
Yeah.
Because coffee's done, then bacon's on, then bacon's cooking, eggs are on, bacon's done, eggs are on, eggs are done, we eat.
Yep.
Remember that one video when I'm like, step A, step 2, that's all you need?
Step B, yeah.
The afters and befores. Maybe I'll put that clip right here.
You know, when you break it down to schematics, when you really look at the battle plans of starting at point A and getting to point B, what you want to do, just go out there and you do point A to point B. What it says, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You hit the cigarette, you hit the beer. Step 1, step 2, okay? That's what we kind of do out here, you know, like I said. We're not going to open door handles because that's step B2 when you really go A, B, C, D. The afters and befores. You don't, it's part of the process, but you don't need them. You don't need them, and that's where I'm going to leave it off.
Step 1.
So now that you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about. That's, kind of what we do out here. Breakfast was served. And now putting on wet socks. But that's okay. I am Aceliador's heir. Also, shout out to Lost Lakes. We're pretty Gandalf ourselves. Shout out to Stobe, R.I.P. I know he's ridden those rails because I've seen it.
Is he really?
Yeah, I told you, Russell, Kentucky to Cumberland, Maryland. Yeah, it's a
Pretty cool. That's lore.
very busy main line.
It's definitely lore.
A lot of lore. Shout out to Shoestring as well. I shouted out to our boy Lost Lakes too.
Yeah, I like him.
Fight for us. We will hold his oath fulfilled. We should get in touch with him and go up to Canada with him.
I mean,
What's his real name? Do you remember?
Mark?
Is it?
No?
I don't know. Off the top of my head. I've watched
I should know that.
probably 34 hours of your videos. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I've wasted a lot of company time watching his videos.
I'm gonna call Mary McFadden and tell her. The bugs in the air are unreal. Hooked up.
Beautiful. His name is Emery Dobie, Flames Bond. See him? Hey, gonna let him go. Emery.
Number 1 on the day, beautiful little brown on the Prince Nymph again. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh wow, stoked. Hell yeah, that's why we're here. Like right there, where you just went. And then like that flat rock right outside of that, it's a real deep run too. Picturesque. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Look nice too. Looks pretty nice. Oh, that's a nice fish. That, dude, okay. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Scream really loud.
Let's go!
Told you. That's a nice fish. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah. That's a nice fish. That's a really nice fish. Look at that guy. Yeah, how do you feel now? Smile. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, that's a really nice fish. Look at him. What's his name?
Oh, Charles Minor.
Hardly know her.
Hardly fucking know it.
Beautiful. That'll,
That's Wentworth.
it will.
Woo!
Right in that little pool right over here.
Whoa. Super
All right.
happy on that one.
How do you feel? That was a nice fish too, really nice
There's
fish.
a nice sized fish.
Right.
Beautiful brown.
As soon as he flashed, I'm just like, oh, I didn't want to say anything to you. Got him close to the net.
I assumed you saw that.
Right, I'm like, that was really nice.
Like right in front of me, right there.
Yeah, it came out like right at the bottom of that pool, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
sweet.
ended up putting on 2 nymphs and
Nice. So I guess that's the game, is nymphing right
for
now.
the win right now.
All right. Beautiful. Yeah.
Good shit.
Salt and pepper. Okay, so we've been out here maybe an hour, probably about a solid hour. I've got a smaller one, and he just got a really nice one, and the day is ours. Swag. That's why we came out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. So we've been out here about 2 hours. 1 fish apiece. Yeah, covered a lot of ground. Enjoying the scenery, nice temperature. Bluebird, trains. Looks like it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can see from here. Nice. That's a big one. Is it bigger than the first one? Beautiful. What's his name? What'd you catch him on?
One of the 2 nymphs. He's already off.
Yeah, that's a nice one. How are your britches maintaining?
Just fine. I definitely could feel something lodging. Right
Lower
here,
gullet? Right.
Ready to.
Huh.
I think it might have something to do with the grease.
Very greasy.
Yeah, fishing's great.
Yeah, it's getting close to midday. Whew. So, swag. We saw a guide this morning. We didn't catch up to them, so they probably started earlier and then made their way up, but they definitely broke off way before this, so hopefully everything up here today's been untouched. So we got a nice waterfall here. A lot of nice falls on this river. You got pocket water, slack water, ledges, plunge pools, eddies, deep swifts, shallow swifts.
A lot of here.
Yeah.
Packed in a small little spot here.
It's like a Lunchable, but it has more than what's offered. It's like getting the pizza nacho. It's like getting the pizza Lunchable and the nacho Lunchable in one sitting with 2 Capri Suns.
Okay.
And they give you the spreader for the pizza, even if it's a choking hazard. So it's hard to document, but it's. I learned my lesson last time. It's very tough going here. It's a boulder field literally the entire way. Like every step you take is a boulder. There's, I don't know what kind of moss, some kind of spaggy moss on every rock that's submerged. So every step you take, you slip. You probably didn't see, but that one section that I said was really sketchy. I literally ate shit really hard twice. This is the biggest of the falls we've seen so far. Not the biggest drop, but the biggest set. And of course you can see there's just lines everywhere to fish. Whole way down. a really big one. He's huge. He's taking me down there. He's behind you. He's in front of you. There he is. He's big. Bingo! It's a big boy. Nice. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Hell yeah. What's his name? Daniel Davidson the Sixth. Peace. Right in this pocket water. I'm sitting up here chilling. I'm like, we're about to move up. I'm like, just throw one in there. Why not? And yeah. Right. Yeah. And he ran down all the way to like the bottom of the, right down to the slack water. Sick. Yeah. Rundown.
Brown trout. Future report. Spam. Future report. More brown trout.
I'm coming to pick up this beer bottle. We're at the smallest Orvis fly shop in the world, probably owned by that guy, but nobody's in here.
Yeah.
It says open on the sign. I bet the guide is the one that's
Yeah, he's probably out there.
right. It's cool in here though.
Fulling mill.
All right, well, at least we saw it.
Bottle caps.
It's a collection.
Bunch of flies.
Yeah. Midday, but yeah, it'll take a lot out of you, so we're gonna make some spamwiches with some honey Dijon and chill for a bit. So cooking. Now we get to be luxurious in our Enortec hammocks. Enjoy a nice little breather. You take a beating out there. It's not like going to those Pennsylvania areas. I'm a man of few words right now. He's on again. Number 2 on the day, another little brownie. His name's gonna be a little brownie. So thank you. We're gonna get him back in the water. Okay. Little brownie. Look at those beautiful colors. So we're gonna get him back in the water. See you, buddy. See if we can just get a nice little. Oop, and he's off. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Another little brownie. Number 3. On the Prince again.
On the Prince.
Prince again.
Let him know. Royalty. Good shit.
Right in that pocket. He's a nice one.
What's his name?
I hardly know her.
Okay.
Nice one, number 3. Thank you. Nice little guy. Look at those colors.
Intimate moments.
Precious moments.
Well done.
Moist tea.
Kevin? Foul hooked.
Really?
That's why.
Huh. Little guppy troop. That's a professional bowler, by the way.
That's why it felt so fucking weird.
Is it a brookie?
That's a brown.
Still number 4. What's his name?
Timothy Longshadow.
Long Shadow. Peace. Later, buddy. Huh, okay.
That was awkward.
Foul hooked. I don't know that I've ever foul hooked a trout.
I saw him and I was like, wow, he feels big.
Right.
It's like, that's not right.
Nah. Huh. Long Shadow.
He's along that side.
So there's a few guys out here today. We saw a guy guiding. And I think they're done because we haven't seen them since, but we got, well, it's not like in a derogatory way, but we got high hold and then low hold. It's just people are spread out far enough, but when you cover ground, eventually you will run into people if there's people out. So 3 or 4 parties out here. One of them is done. So we parked, walking down the road downstream. They're gonna hike back up to the car. I think it should be good. So give people their space and enjoy yourself. It's hot in the sun, but on the river it's like 70 degrees and moisty. Yeah, we stretch your back, dip your balls, and again I'm gonna pick up some litter because I'm a nice guy and I believe that it's the right thing to do, but also gives you Mother Nature karma, or like outdoor karma. If you do right by it, it'll do right by you. Basically, don't be an asshole. And if you see litter, pick it up. Be a nice guy. So, all right, my arm's tired. Oh, I'm gonna sit down for a second. Little update. It's 4 o'clock on the nose. I'm in this cool canyon. There's 2 waterfalls here. This one and then one like 50 yards downstream. So he said I'll go hit this one, you hit this one. Sorry, I'm winded, I'm tired. Yeah, we've been fishing probably what, 6 hours now, but with all this hiking and the boulder field, I mean, it's might not look it, but it's definitely the most challenging terrain of anywhere else I've ever fished, ever, much less fly fishing. Starting to slow down, fish for another hour or 2, go get some dinner, relax, maybe go hit one of the guide holes, you know, before dark, get in a few more licks. So stay tuned and we'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Well, haven't been fishing for the last hour. Canada lost his fly box. We're going up to this fly shop to see if anyone turned it in. Retraced our steps. Feel really bad. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have flies, but well, if you couldn't tell by the look on my face, we didn't find it. I also sharded, meaning I have shit in my pants, and I think we're gonna call it a trip and just head back tonight instead of tomorrow. So this might be it. Puff Daddies United. I'm in my office at my workspace doing some afternoon editing on a very slow day. Judge me if you want. So you just saw the video end on a very down note. We had the 2 great days of fishing, caught a lot of good fish, had some great weather, food, times, all of that. And yeah, he lost his fly box. Super bummer. I felt horrible for Uncle Canada, probably not as horrible as he felt. So after that last clip ended, we checked the campsite everywhere, retraced our steps again, and to no avail. I took the truck and drove up and down the river as far as I could, north and south, every person I saw fishing or hiking or camping, there was a handful, maybe 4 or 5 people. I let them know to keep an eye out for it, and also stopped at the fly shop. They weren't open, just to get the word out, you know, what kind of box it was, what it looked like, the general stretch we were fishing. It was kind of weird. Everybody that I talked to, all 5, I think it was 5 people, everybody asked, well, where did he lose it? And I'm sitting here still thinking, well, if we knew where he lost it, then he probably would have found it. So bottom line is we got the word out as best we could, hung out for a bit, and, you know, we just decided to call it. We were only going to fish maybe another couple hours the following morning and then head back, which we did. I get a call from him on Tuesday, the following, 2 days later, and I guess he decided to call and email the fly shop. And what do you know? One of the people that we talked to happened to find the fly box and turn it in at the fly shop. So a miracle or swag, great luck, whatever you want to call it. So as of today, it's been 2-3 weeks since we were down there. We are heading back down there this coming weekend. And as we arrive, we pull up to the fly shop and he will have his fly box back. So when you're going from having an amazing time to a really crappy time, just like that, it was just nice to get home and sleep in our own beds and not be stuck in the forest with that hanging over our heads. So next time you see us there, we will have a vlog, of course. You will start it off with Uncle Canada retrieving his fly box. So never give up hope. Always retrace your steps. Keep track of your stuff. I don't know what else to say. I'm in like professional mode. I'm at the office, so I'm not trying to be funny or derogatory or whatever, but it's nice to end the video on a positive note. So Puff Daddies unite. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you soon. Got a lot of videos in the works. I have a few edited and ready to upload, including this one now, so we'll be in for a lot of content this summer, and swag.